Hi everybody, welcome. And on the 11th of May, we've got a new moon in Taurus. And Taurus is extremely creative and it likes to activate all the senses. And at the time of this new moon, of course, Sun and Moon are together and Uranus is there as well. So Uranus energy is encouraging you to awaken your senses. So I thought to myself, well, let's walk the talk in the video. So I hope your visual sense is awakened by my creating. I didn't have some flip chart paper, but I sellotaped together bits of paper and created something visual for you to look at. And these colors, I was guided to these colors simply because at the time of this new moon, there are no planets in fire signs. And we need the fire energy. We need that base chakra. And here you get all your nice fire energy. So that's your visual. I will play some music towards the end. I will share with you a painting that came through. So what I'm encouraging you to do at the time of this new moon is to bring forth your creative spirit, your creative energy. When there's no element, there's an opportunity for you to create fresh, to create new. It's like you're cooking an entirely new dish. So for those of you that are into cooking, experiment with your cooking. Experiment with the smells and the tastes. For those of you who are visual, experiment with anything that you do visually. Maybe you're a designer. Maybe you sculpt, maybe you paint, maybe you knit, maybe you put things together and make them beautiful in houses. Maybe you put clothes together. Really use this energy to connect with nature. Above all, Taurus is to do with Mother Nature. We've got Mars in Cancer as well. So it's a wonderful time and an important time to connect with nature. And because we've got a square going on with Venus, ruler of Taurus, square to Jupiter, it's important, if you can, not to get overloaded with data and information. There's so much coming through at the moment. And this, you may feel as though with the square to Jupiter, as though it's too much. I don't know what to believe. I don't know where to look. Use this time to be creative and to enjoy and nourish and nurture yourself in Mother Nature. So Venus's ruler is in Gemini. So this is a great time for learning, for studying, for sharing information. But just make sure, because of the square to Jupiter, Jupiter always goes to extremes. Make sure you haven't bitten off more than you can chew. Sometimes I have people sending me all kinds of wonderful videos, but I just can't watch or read all the books, or I can't do it all. So this is about being selective. Now, we've also got Mercury in Gemini in rulership, conjunct to the North Node. So this is really asking you to use your mind constructively. So you might start a new meditation practice. You might find that you can focus and funnel your energy and publish that book or the blog or the article or the website that you've been working on, or the course that you'd like to teach, or the course that you'd like to go on. The thing about the North Node is it's important to remember not to shoot the messenger. Mercury is the messenger. The North Node is this high learning. We have to learn how to take responsibility for your reactions to situations. So I found myself really annoyed with this courier because they've stopped my parcel in customs. And, I was a little bit shirty with her on the phone. I thought, hey, this poor lady, it's got nothing to do with her. why customs want to charge me another 24% and yada, yada. Nothing to do with this lady. So I readjusted my attitude and I lowered my voice. I often find that there's a strident voice that comes through if I'm feeling angry or reactive. So calm the voice, and Taurus rules the voice. So calmness, you with your singing bowls and your gongs. This is perfect time for anything to do with healing auditorily. Wonderful time for that, and using the voice. Now, we are, of course, building up into June the 14th, the exact square of Saturn to Uranus. And it's been going on all year, and it's continuing for the rest of the year. But it's reaching a peak, and we've got eclipses coming up. So you may find yourself grappling between freedom and commitment, the old and the new, the comfortable and the uncomfortable, the boring and the exciting. And you might find these polarities really accentuated. And remember that Uranus usually wins. Uranus is the planet that breaks free of old things that are keeping you stuck and allows you to fly. One of the other things to remember about this moon energy, especially with Taurus, is to become very aware of what you're grateful for. I try to make it my business every day to write out at least 200 things that I'm grateful for every morning, and to get into those feelings, really to feel the people I'm grateful for, especially the people, especially you, my viewers as well. What are you deeply grateful for? And I find that I've got a smile on my face for hours afterwards. So you might want to try that and incorporate that. And just one little quote here that I think is so pertinent to this is, Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold rather a large amount of gratitude. So no matter how your heart is, the more grateful you are, the more you'll find your heart will open. Now let me share with you the painting that came through. It's a rather big one, and it's a little bit wet, hot off the press. So here it is. Oh, it's really big. I don't know if you can see it, but there you are. That's the painting that came through. I shall share it on my website, yourastrologysigns.com. And here we go. This is a test because I've never gone straight into the music without too much preparation, but here we go. And here is the music. And I'd just like you to picture a beautiful morning, sunshine, lambs dancing, birds twittering, and let's see what music comes through. Oops, helps if you turn it on. Cloud or two along the horizon. So now over to you. Let your creativity ooze out of you. Don't judge it. You can see I just made something up here for you. Make it up. That's all you're doing with your life as you go. So enjoy the flavors and the senses and the sounds of this glorious new moon in Taurus. Much love to you. Bye for now.